So I'm hoping this kind of layout turns out. I've never tried filming like a serious clip out here. This isn't even a clip, it's like the whole video is like what my intention is. Hopefully it turns out. Hi guys, hey, hi, hello. I'm Sarah Sutton. I'm an indie author of 6 young adult romance books. Are the birds too loud? They sound very loud to me. I also have to get over my fear of talking too quiet out here because like I have neighbors and I just but today we're talking about camp and my necklaces are tangled. Am I tangling it further? It might actually be too loud to be filming out here. But today we're gonna be talking about Camp NaNoWriMo and how, and how it went for me. I'm gonna bring you in closer just in case the mic doesn't pick up like my voice, but it picks up more wind. The last half of it was a bit more chaotic than the first half. So if you missed my camp announcement video and you didn't watch any of my vlogs, I did participate in Camp NaNoWriMo this April. I had actually tasked myself to work on 2 projects. So I was working on edits of book 1. I was working through the developmental edits I had gotten from my editor, as well as a few comments I had gotten from a beta reader. And then once I finished that, my next goal was to finish the ending of book 2. Because if you haven't been really following along in the vlogs, I have been working on book 2 since January on and off, but I've never written the ending. That was my second goal for the month, was to actually finish this ending. And I did half of my nano goal because like I said, the first half of camp was pretty good. And then the last half was super chaotic. I had my birthday on April 9th. I turned 23. And then I had a deadline with my copy editor on the 15th, and I ended up getting it to her on the 16th. So I had book 1 finished and sent off to the editor, so that was like the first half of my goal that I finished. I don't know why this is like all the way over on my collarbone. I finished that first half and I felt really good about it. And then came for the second half of my Camp NaNoWriMo goal, which was to finish book 2 and get that ready because on May 9th, I was gonna send it to my developmental editor. I also had a question on a vlog, so side note, somebody asked if I was doing beta readers before or after my developmental editor. And I've never done a developmental editor before, so the process was so beyond helpful. First, for the first book, I used 2 developmental editors because I really wanted to like nail it down, make sure it was good. And then on this one, I'm just using 1. And after, I think if I'm doing betas, I'm doing a very, very, very small pool. Like for book 1, I just had 1 person read through it because that would have been 3 people who would read through it. I do best with not a ton of opinions because otherwise I feel a little bit more overwhelmed. But I am having people look at it in different stages. I do have plans to send book 1 to one last reader after I get my copy edits incorporated, that's the word. So I'm doing this a lot differently than what I normally do because normally I finish draft 2, I get 7 betas maybe, have them read through it, and then they give it back to me, then I send it to a copy editor and that. So the developmental editing is kind of replacing the brunt of the beta reading because it's everything that a beta reader would do, but on a grand professional scale. But I am still having a few people read through it for reference, just like so more than a limited set of eyes are reading the project before it goes live. I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about before that conversation? Book 2 was due to my developmental editor May 9th. And so once we had concrete set that date down, I'm like, okay, I don't need to be rushing to finish the ending to this book when I have until May 9th. And then that deadline got pushed back even further for personal reasons on both my side and the editor's side. And so now that due date is May 13th, which is like almost, I don't know how many days that is, 4 days? So yeah, and since I had so much time, I wasn't gonna rush the ending because I was having a lot of trouble with it. If you have seen the vlogs, I was having trouble with the ending. Still kind of am. I'm not close, I'm not there yet. I haven't finished it yet. I don't know if I'm close or not. Close is so relative at this point. But another reason why the last half of camp was so chaotic was because I got pounded with client work. There was 1 week, I can't remember if it was before my deadline or after my deadline, that I had client work every day for like 6 days straight. And then it's happening again where I have client work due every day for 8 days straight. So It's a lot of client work, which means it takes a lot of my time, and I was trying to devise a new writing routine that would optimize like writing and editing on the same day, because otherwise when I finish editing, I feel so burnt out, like so exhausted, so ready to be done with the computer, because I just been staring at it all day, that I don't really feel like writing. So you guys will see a video coming very soon about like a writing routine that I'm trying, so that's exciting. I can't wait to show you guys that. But that is why the last half of camp has been so busy, because I'm like in the thick of everything that's to do. And honestly, I didn't even like, I knew May, like today's the 1st of May, I knew the 1st of May was coming, but I didn't quite connect to my brain that the 1st of May equaled the end of Camp NaNoWriMo. So I think I saw, who did a recap? I can't quite remember who did this recap, but I saw somebody do a recap and I'm like, was it Diane? I can't remember who did it, but I'm like, oh, camp is over. Like, oh, shoot. I did not fulfill all of my like goals and to-dos, which is okay. But I did realize I wanted to sit down and film this video and record this video, which is the same thing as film, and post this video, because actually tomorrow was the day, which is Monday, the day that you're seeing this. Monday was the day I was going to actually post my writing routine, and I realized, no, I want to post a camp like kind of wrap-up video, even though I look like a little bit of a potato, no makeup, my hair up. But I just did. I wanted to record something like this, talk with you guys about camp, also hear how your camp went. Please let me know down below if you did camp, how you ended up, what did you wish you would have done differently. I feel like I just heard somebody pull into our driveway and I'm waiting for the gate to open. Really? And I have no idea of telling whether or not that's too loud on camera, so we're just gonna wait till it passes. Ding dong, ding 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 dong. Okay, cool. So in today's May 1st, if you missed it, I did post on Instagram all the fun dates that are yet to come with the Most Likely To series book 1 that's gonna be revealed soon, like title, cover. I'm doing a title scavenger hunt or a letter reveal scavenger hunt on Instagram in a few weeks, and I'm really, really excited about that. I don't know if I'll have enough signups for people who like are, you know, signing up to help me reveal it, but if I need be, a few people can reveal 2 letters, I suppose, if they would be down to that. But yeah, I don't know if like I will have enough. I think the title is 22 letters long, and so far I have 13 signups, so we shall see. Some people might have 2 letters. It's just crazy that we're gearing up for title reveals, cover reveals. It's May, camp's over, and the book's at my copy editor right now. I'm like, this is moving fast, but it feels, this is probably really loud that it's creaking. Everything's going at a good spot. You know, it's going fast, but it's going well, I feel like, too. So I am really, really pleased. Like I said, please let me know down below how your camp was. I'd love to hear what your goal was as well, and whether or not you achieved it. Like, were you writing a certain word count? Did you just want to write every day? I'd love to hear. So for me, quick recap, I did not complete my entire nano goal, but I did do half of it, which is finish the first project and get pretty close on the second project. I didn't finish it exactly, but I'm in a good spot, and I feel like I know where I need to go from here, and that's really all that I can ask for. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Sarah Sutton. I'm an indie author of 6 young adult romance books, soon to be 7, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!